Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is the finale race in the 2017 USF2000 series for the NRLOA. And we are here for the one and only road course race, or one and only oval course race of the season for these guys. And it's a 10-lap race around this Indianapolis Motor Speedway. It was originally going to be 12, but I figured that was going to be too long of a race for these guys because most of the races this season for the USF2000 series have been very short. So it's going to be a 10-lapper around the Indianapolis oval course. You got the Indianapolis 250 coming up on Saturday morning. None of these guys are in that race, so it's their time to shine here at the Brickyard. Coming into the finale race of the season, we got a good championship fight. Dale Salzmann is the points leader heading into the final race of the season in the number 19. 64 points towards the championship for him. Nick Smith, who won the first race of the season, is 7 points behind. Hamill, who won the second race of the season, 14 points behind. And John Andrews, who won the fourth race of the season, I do believe, is 16 points behind. Only winners, and the only winners of the season, are eligible for the championship. So if you did not win a race this season, you can't win the championship. It's as simple as that. Kind of like NASCAR, only that's just how it turned out for this series. And we have points involved. So yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get these guys to roll off here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And definitely one of my favorite racetracks to run any race at. This oval course, and it's going to be a good one for these USF2000 cars. It's going to be the best race of the season in this series, I can guarantee that. But anyways, the starting lineup rolling on the bottom of your screen. The number 67 of Aiden Shepard, a bonus point towards the championship for him. Now he's 5th in the point standings. He's the highest of all the guys who have not won a race yet this season, but he is still more than 19 points behind Dale Salzmann. And the most anybody can gain on Dale Salzmann in today's race is 19 points. So number 67 of Aiden Shepard is out of the championship, but he did get the pole and a bonus point, so that will officially count to his overall points total at the end of the season. We got Dale Salzmann, the championship leader, on the outside lane, starting on the front row. And the number 19 has a 7-point lead on Nick Smith coming into today's race. Got the number 18 of John Andrews. Of all the guys who have a shot, he has the least chance of doing it, but he could still do it if he can win the race and Salzmann fall to the end of the pack. And John Andrews, who I believe finished last in the first 2 races of the season, he got the win at Watkins Glen, and that is what shot him up into the championship battle. Number 4, Cody Sill, starting alongside him in row number 2. We got the number 77 of Dane Cooper, starting alongside Nick Smith. The number 78, who's only 7 points behind. Derek Hamill, the other championship contender, 14 points behind. He also has a long chance at winning the championship. Then it's the number 7 here of Marty Johnson. Number 38 of Brad Stover. Number 98 of Emerson Sheets. A full field here for the final race of the season in the 2017 NRLOA USF2000 series. Hasn't been one of my favorite series, but we're going to end it on a high note. These races here at Indianapolis are always fantastic, and expect a good one here today on this Thursday afternoon. Aiden Shepard and the points leader Dale Salzmann on the front row. We are green flag racing in the final race of the season here in USF2000. And already single file throughout most of the field, but do not expect it to stay that way for long. You know, a lot of these races this season have been snooze fests, but this one will not be. These guys are going to be passing like crazy. There goes John Andrews to the inside of Dale Salzmann for the second position. He's going to get a run there through the corner, and he's going to be able to take the second position away. It's only a 10-lap race for these guys. It's the longest race of the season, but this is a very short race nonetheless. And you got to get up front when you can. Of course, there are only 10 drivers in this field, but if you want to win, you might want to try to get up front right now. Aiden Shepard in the number 67 still out front, trying to win his first ever race on Napa Fan. He has not done it yet, but he might do it today. John Andrews, however, wants to have a different say in the story. He's going to go to the inside of the number 67. Now, Andrews, he has to win this race if he is going to have any chance of winning the championship. If he does not win, he does not win the championship. And especially if this guy finishes ahead of him, There's no chance of anybody winning the championship if this guy wins. Dale Salzmann, if Salzmann finishes in first or second, he clinches the championship for the USF2000 series. He won on the road course here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The only driver to win 2 races so far this season. Number 19 of Dale Salzmann with a great chance at winning the championship here today in NRLOA USF2000. Now they're double wide throughout most of the field, bunching up here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. We get pack racing in these Indy cars here for these Indianapolis races. That might not be too realistic, especially when they're going double wide like this, but it's definitely very entertaining to watch. And considering how boring this series was, it's always good to end it on a high note. Of course, it's the only oval race of the season for these guys, and they're definitely putting on a good show here at Indianapolis. Brad Stover to the inside of Derek Hamill for the lead. There goes Dale Salzmann for the second position to the inside of the 15, and Salzmann's right behind the number 38 for the lead. There is Nick Smith in the number 78. Other than Salzmann, he has the best chance at winning the championship. If he can win the race and Salzmann finishes third or worse, Nick Smith will win the championship. But Nick Smith does not need to win the race. He can finish in second or maybe even third. And if Salzmann falls to the end of the field, Nick Smith could win the championship here in NRLOA USF2000. But Salzmann, he's been running up front this whole race. He's got a very good chance at winning it here today. And he's going to take the lead away from Brad Stover halfway through lap number 5 here at Indianapolis. And we're almost halfway through the race when we cross the line next time by, halfway through the finale race in the 2017 NRLOA USF2000 series. Here comes Nick Smith in the number 78. He's going to get a run to the inside of Dale Salzmann, and if Nick Smith wins and Dale Salzmann finishes third or worse, Nick Smith will win the championship. Here we have Cody Sill in the number 4, Aiden Shepard, and John Andrews on the in the inside lane, I should say. All 10 drivers still have a shot at winning this thing, but we might have a crash. They're 3 wide. And 3 wide here in Indianapolis usually does not work, but somehow, some way they figured it out. Dale Salzmann was in the middle of all that, and he's going to fall back in the number 19. That is not what he wants. And the number 19 falling back. If he finishes deep in the field, he might not win this championship. Anyways, Cody Sill and Aiden Shepard have pulled away from the rest of the field. Those guys had to check up a little bit when they were 3 wide, and that slowed them down and allowed Shepard and Sill to pull away. Aiden Shepard, the pole sitter here for this race, leads it with 4 laps to go. 3 wide again. John Andrews and Dale Salzmann in it this time. They banded back down to 2 wide. If you know the infamous 4 wide at Daytona, you're going to see a lot of that next week with the Chick-fil-A Cup Series coming back. 3 wide here at Indianapolis is almost worse, especially going in the turn number 3. Usually does not work. Exiting turn number 3, I should say. Exiting turn number 3 is when 3 wide does not work. Anyways, John Andrews is running in the 3rd position, while Dale Salzmann is currently in a position that would only award him 3 points towards the championship. And Salzmann might actually not win this thing and possibly lose it to John Andrews. And Andrews, of all the guys who have a chance at winning the championship, has the least chance at doing so. He's going to take second, away from Aiden Shepard. But Shepard's going to get back to the inside of him entering turn 3. It's going to be 2 laps to go here at Indianapolis in the NRLOA USF2000 Series Finale. When I say Series Finale, I probably mean it. Not the season finale, the series finale. I don't think this is going to return. I'm sorry, but understandable, right? Anyways, the number 4 of Cody Sill leads the field. Here comes John Andrews. He was able to get around Aiden Shepard, and he's going to take the lead away with 2 laps to go here at Indianapolis. Dale Salzmann, however, is running in the 5th position. That awards 7 points towards the championship. And Salzmann would still win the championship if he finished in that 5th position, nonetheless, if Andrews wins. But all John Andrews can do is get the win. And he's going to take the white flag here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the final lap of the season. 1 lap to go for John Andrews. Will he win the championship? It all depends on where Salzmann falls. He's going to gain another position here on the number 4. How about Aiden Shepard in the number 67? He has never won before on Napa Fan. He'd love to get his first career win on the channel. Salzmann is 4th. This thing is going to Dale Salzmann only unless something freak happens. 2 final corners here in Indianapolis. There goes Aiden Shepard to the inside of John Andrews for the lead. Andrews with a fantastic run on the outside, however. But Shepard is trying to close in. It's not going to happen. John Andrews will win here in Indianapolis. But Dale Salzmann will win the NRLOA USF2000 Series Championship in the number 19. John Andrews, however, did all that he could to win the championship. But unfortunately for him, he did not have enough to surpass the number 19 in the point standings. 13 points gained for the number, 11 points gained for the number 18 of John Andrews, which means that Andrews is going to be 5 points behind Dale Salzmann in the final point standings. And there is your champion in NRLOA USF2000. Dale Salzmann gets it done here at Indianapolis. But so does John Andrews. Kind of a win-win for those guys. So John Andrews, even though he didn't win the championship, he got a win at Indianapolis, and that's definitely something very special. But anyways, congratulations to Dale Salzmann, his first ever championship on Napa Fan, and one of two-time winners this season. John Andrews actually won 2 races this season as well, but just did not have enough points. Of course, it was the beginning of the season there with John Andrews where he finished last a couple races in a row there. That's what hurt him. And the number 19, your champion, Dale Salzmann, gets it done here in NRLOA USF2000. But John Andrews gets the win in the final race of the season. And a big congratulations to both of those drivers who, I guess you can theoretically say they were teammates. I mean, this was such a haphazard series anyway. There really wasn't teammates, but still, congratulations to both John Andrews and Dale Salzmann on their victories. And like I said, this series probably won't return. This was only made. This series was literally only made because I felt that I mishandled signups that night, and I wanted to kind of reconcile the fact that some of you guys missed out on rides. So I created this series just so you guys wouldn't be without something for a while. Yeah, that's the result of this. But it wasn't the best of series. We had too many road courses. That was definitely a big issue. But beyond the fact, it was still a great finale race. John Andrews got it done, and Dale Salzmann wins the championship here in NRLOA USF2000. Now we get on to the bigger guns of this week, I guess you can say. Tomorrow we got Carb Day for the Indianapolis 250 drivers. They're going to have a 15-minute practice session, and they are going to be going fast and trying to get their cars ready for Saturday morning's big race. And right after that, it's going to be the Freedom 50 in the CSX Indy Lights Series, the finale race for that series. And will it be Martin K going back-to-back over there? And then on Saturday morning, it is the race we have all been waiting for, the Indianapolis 250. Who will win the Haas IndyCar Series Championship? And most importantly, who's going to win the Indianapolis 250? That 100-lap race around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, 10 times as long as this race. And it's going to be grand. Come Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. One of those 33 drivers will be drinking the virtual milk in virtual victory lane for the Indianapolis 250 on Saturday morning. It's going to be a great race tomorrow for the Freedom 50 and a great race Saturday morning for the Haas IndyCar Series finale in 2017, the Indianapolis 250. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. Congratulations to John Andrews for winning, and congratulations to Dale Salzmann, your 2017 NRLOA USF2000 champion. So here are the final point standings for this USF2000 series, and that is it for me. I will see you guys later.
I'm not not gonna waste my time.